Hello, this is ZDs. Welcome back to another Mario Maker 2 video. Clearing more uncleared 2019 levels. I have 5 levels for you today. Many of them are very difficult. This first one is actually a holdover from last week. I recorded a 6th episode last week, and it turned out that I just thought it would get a little long if I included it. So I saved it for this week, and I died very embarrassingly up front by running right into a rocky wrench. This level is, I don't know, not very good at all. Not terrible, but, it's kind of a getting over it level. There's this, I've never actually played it, but there's a game called Getting Over It where you have to climb really high, and there's a danger of falling very far, and people like to emulate that game in Mario Maker. I don't know. I don't particularly love those levels. You see, I did find a hidden power up here. I forgot that existed later on in this video. It would have been valuable in certain spots. But this is a weird setup. You have to throw that shell over the one way to activate that on-off, and it's kind of hard to do, but once you get it, it's not too bad. Yeah, we're not at the getting over it section. That's coming up past, there's a checkpoint up here. But yeah, there's a climbing section in this level that's just kind of, it's kind of obnoxious. You have to keep going up and keep learning it, and there's blue platforms that fall from under you. You have to reset the room, and it's, I don't know. You have to remember where everything is. Here's a coin that's just out of reach. Later, I decide that I should maybe get that, and we'll see that later, but here I have to hit this on-off switch, and I can jump across. So we're gonna just do that. I can't reach that. I don't know why it's even there. Lose my power up. Nothing except a couple of spikes that can hurt you. I'm gonna fade a lot in this because I fail a lot in this section. But yeah, you have to just kind of learn it. And here I eventually mess up and whiff it and land on that spike. Try it again. Yeah, if I fall, I'll end up resetting it. But yeah, you have to just kind of learn this because you can't see what's above. You can't react fast enough with those blue platforms. They fall instantly, and if you don't jump the second you land on them, you fail. And yeah, here he decides to put a coin trail for the first time ever. If he had indicated a little, it might have helped, but still, you have to react so quickly that you basically have to memorize where you're supposed to go. You get to a certain level, he decides the blue platforms are not what he wants, and here's where I fail, so I end up killing myself because I don't want to go all the way back down. And here I boo it. Maybe a bit of a bitch boo, but it's I don't know. It gets annoying. I assume there's just coins in those question blocks. I don't remember if I tried those or not. Yeah, I just don't like these setups. I don't know. It can be fun if it's done well, but it's not done well here. The boo is probably a little unnecessary. And here I find a key door, and I'm like, well, I don't have a key. Maybe I have to go up to get a key. And here I fall, and I was like, God damn it. I don't fall far enough. I do save it. Close enough where I don't have to kill myself. But then I fail again. Yeah, I miss every damn thing, so I just kill myself. So here I'm like, well, let's see what's in that key door. Maybe, I thought I had to, what I thought was going to happen is I thought if I didn't get that red coin, I had to go up further and get another key. It's honestly just a bonus, but it's a nice bonus, and we'll get it. So yeah, I go back down to this spot with a shell, And I can get a shell, and with the shell I can throw the shell up and get the red coin. So that's what I'm gonna do. Try to kill that chain jump. I'm like, do I need to? I don't want to lose the shell because then I'd have to go back and get it again. So we'll get that key. I think I'm just gonna fade to where I get to the key door if I recall correctly. I'll kill that guy just because I can. Get rid of the shell because it's not super valuable at this point. Yep. We're just like, I'm not gonna show you that stuff. So I go in the key door, and there is a Yoshi, which is nice. That could help for sure. There are some spikes up here. I hadn't gotten very far this part, but there's spikes. See, these clouds are moving, the spikes aren't moving, and I can stand on the spikes with the Yoshi, so it's like, well, that's valuable. I can at least get my bearings a little. I have other places to land. I have a hit. I can take a hit without dying now. Yoshi gives me a hit. If I get hit with Yoshi, though, he's gone. There's no way I'm getting him back. I could also ditch Yoshi and get a good jump if I needed to. But I get through there and get a checkpoint. Now notice there's a section to the right here that's blocked off. There's a bunch of skewers. We're gonna go up some more. Here I get squashed with Yoshi, so I lose him. I'm like, I could get him back, but I'm like, I'm just gonna go. Oops, got a hit. Now I'm small, I got one hit left. Chickened out there. Climbing some more. I find some magic Koopas, and there's a key door. So my assumption is I have to kill these magic Koopas. I'm also afraid. Oh well, I take damage there, but I think one of those magic Koopas has a key. I don't know where that key door goes because I start out we're at the checkpoint, and I noticed that path that was closed is open now. So I'm gonna go see if that pipe does anything. And it takes me to the goal. I don't know where the hell the key door led. So yeah, if I get to that point and die, I don't know. I don't know what that level was all about. It wasn't very good, that's for sure. Yeah, we got through it. You know, it's only 1 out of 42, so that's probably that might be a super expert level. The second level is probably my favorite level this video. There's some really tough ones. This one had over 100 tries. The only real problem with this one is that it's a little long and there's no checkpoint. But it's a basic platforming level. I totally missed that jump. There's some vine stuff. I don't like vines too much, but it's not too bad. I always like the nighttime forest theme with the poison. I will say on 3D World, when you use this theme and you have the munchers, sometimes I have a hard time seeing them because they're very dark. Nintendo does color them a little so you can see them better, but definitely one theme where I've run right into munchers before because I didn't see them. They have a bit of a sheen on the side. But yeah, there's certain areas of the background that are so dark that sometimes I won't see them. So I'm trying to be really careful when I go through this level. You get to the subworld. It is a vertical auto-scroller. I gotta be very, very careful with this because if I go too far, I'm gonna run into a muncher or something. or God knows what else could be there. This level is pretty, and here's a fine part. That jump is quite hard. And actually, when I get there the next time, I am small, and that actually makes it easier, makes that jump easier. So now I just have to be really careful to avoid the munchers because I'm small, and one hit will kill me. I don't remember if I took damage on purpose or not. I might have. I think I might have realized that would be harder. And he has coin trails on where I should be, so yeah, it's a little slow. That's one reason why I feel like there should be a checkpoint. There should be a checkpoint at the bottom of this. I think. I don't remember if it ends right after the auto-scroll section or not, but definitely the auto-scroll section is not too long. So yeah, there should be a checkpoint right here at least. If I die, I don't know if I actually died after I got through that section though. But if you do, it's a very long way back. Yeah, I got through that. I'm at this point pretty sure there's not going to be a checkpoint, so I got to be really careful not to, right here I have to wait for the lava. Or the poison, or whatever you call it. I actually really love this theme in 3D, in new SMBU is what I might have said 3D World earlier. There are no night themes in 3D World, unfortunately. Oh, yep, that's it. I think it's really beautiful. This theme is really beautiful in SMBU. But I really like the night jungle theme in general is one of my favorites. Yeah, definitely. And I give him a note like it matters because this was 4 years ago. Don't remember. I think I did check. I'm usually checking other people's profile. Actually, I have this next level, I think, that's coming up. I checked this guy's profile afterwards to see if he had any other uncleared 2019 levels, and he did. So I cleared the other one. This one is super. This is a Kaizo level, a 3D World Kaizo level. This one is actually quite good, but it's very confusing. He doesn't, he doesn't allow me to think about anything. Obviously, that's a Kaizo level. You don't want to let them think. Everything has to be fluid. Yeah, it's very, not very little indication on what I should do most of the time, so I have to really figure it out. I fall down here and death. It's death. I don't know what I'm dealing with at this point. I show a lot of deaths right up front. This is how Kaizo levels are, really, but this just started to annoy me. What really bothers me, though, is the sound effect at the beginning. It's, the bonus music, I think it is. But there's that flash right across the screen at the beginning every time, and I can't even see what I'm doing, and it really annoys the shit out of me. I don't know. Sound effects on this game are very annoying. But yeah, you fall anywhere that you're not supposed to be. There are Kaizo blocks. But yeah, there's not much indication on what I'm supposed to do. What I am supposed to do is I'm supposed to long jump on that cloud up here. I eventually do get it, but there are indicators, and there probably maybe weren't at this point, because I think this is very early into the game. This is only like a month into the game that this person made this level. Yeah, first section, it took me much experimenting to figure out. This level is really not that long either. But it took me about 25 minutes, which isn't bad for how many tries I had and how hard it is. Yeah, here, Z jump up there. The shaking of the screen actually from the thwomps distracted me, and I ran into the... Yep. This jump is really tough. There's a little bit of a spike tunnel here. And then this... So little time to react to that. It was very annoying. But the overworld, the first part of it is not that hard to read. The second part is much more complicated, I guess. And it took me a long time, many lives to figure out what to do in this subworld. I'm gonna throw this up. This is actually pretty obvious what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to throw the box over and go up. And the lava is rising very quickly. Honestly, you don't even need to do that box part if you're starting from the checkpoint. It's only there if you... for some reason, boxes survive in the lava, and I'm like, I gotta figure out. I'm gonna cut right to the end because there's not actually that much. Pretty quick here anyway. Yeah, right here. So we go in here. We can skip this first box because that's only if the blue spikes are on. You gotta go up here, grab this POW, which is there's no indication that that's even there. You just have to see it after dying. You throw the POW in here. You gotta throw the box on the spring and then jump off the box. That was the hardest part to figure out. That took me a very long time. After I got past that part, it wasn't that hard. Ride this box up, and then it stops. Thankfully, I was very scared here. It gives me 4 boxes, and I want to throw them in the lava. Yeah, this level actually, I did boo it, and it's kind of a whiny boo, but I really think he could have indicated it better. And here he actually like uses some arrows, although it's not super clear what's. I didn't have any like confusion at this part. I kind of figured this is what he wanted me to do. And yep, we throw the box. If it lands right next to the pipe, we can enter the pipe. That's all we need. And he has the classic Goomba boss fight. Goombas in 3D World, though, they're not to be messed with because they have a weird pattern where they stop and then rush at you. And they've killed me more than once because I didn't predict where they would be quick enough. So I cleared that, and I checked this guy's other levels out, and he had one other uncleared 2019 level. This one is a good level. Like I said, I shouldn't have booed it. I have problems with how he builds it or how he tells me what to do. The other level that he had is honestly hot garbage. It's very, I don't know. It's very Mario Maker 1 type difficult level, if you ever watched Mario Maker 1, which I never played it, but I watched it plenty. I'll tell you, thing that pisses me off more than anything, and I actually saw it when I looked at the map before I even started it, and drops munchers right on your head right at the beginning. I hate that so much. You can't rush under these ones. There are, where those coins are, there are hidden blocks. So you have to jump up and hit the hidden block as the muncher's falling. Very hard because it's like hard to know when you can actually hit the buttons and they'll react. But you can actually also go too fast if you hit it and that muncher lands on top of the block. You can't get out of there. You're done. That just feels like a cheap way to kill people, and it's not fun, so I don't know why people do that, but people do that. There's a death box up here. I'm gonna avoid that. I did go in there once. I don't know why. I don't know if I'm supposed to hit that on-off switch with the POW on top, but I do. And I debate whether or not I need to do that, but I go over here, there's a thwomp I didn't know, and I twirled it one too many times and I got hit, but it's easy enough to avoid. Yeah, I don't even know where to leave it. I haven't found it yet, but I did get lucky here. I had it on the right state. Go in the pipe. I did have enough time to react, but I jumped too quickly. It's very hard. You have to fall a little bit, but you have to twirl to get to the wall. And you have to fall far enough where you can get under that pipe and not hit it. This looks like a damage boost section, so I'm going to put this Shellmet on and run. I jumped. I thought I could make it, and then this death. So we're going to hit that on-off switch. And jump over here. I use that as a wall. And now we have another getting over it section, with very little threat of death. I I don't know. It's kind of a boring section. We need a triple jump to get up to that spot. Not too hard. He gives me plenty of room. Yeah, compared to that last level, this which was confusing but fairly well designed. If you're just watching me play it, looks like a great level. But playing it was not as fun as it could have been. This one is just, there's nothing here. It's just blank. A couple of blocks in the air. Right here, I'm thinking I need a triple jump. I don't actually need a triple jump. I could just twirl over here. I hit the wrong button there. I actually meant to bounce off this and... I think we just fit. Yeah, here, you can just twirl off of that. Yeah, I realized I needed a Z jump, and thankfully I could save that. There we go. We get here, we go through the pipe, and that's the end. But he kind of just drops me in the middle, right in the pit. You can wall jump off that block to the left, but there's spikes there, so it's really hard. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn the on-off the other direction, and that's the only on-off. That's the last on-off I see. So I do that, and then I forget where the thing is, and I almost kill myself here. But thankfully I save it. Yeah, not a very good level at all compared to that last one. This one was a little bit earlier, I think. I don't remember exactly. They were really close together, as I recall, though. And it's like he got a lot better at design the second time, for sure. Whatever the case, cleared. Yeah, that one was not impressive as a level. Or is this the final level? Yeah, this is the 5th level. Yeah, I usually don't include 2 levels from the same maker, but I figured I would. I'm glad I took that guy off the board anyway. This one is a don't leave the ground level. I don't know. This one is rough for a multitude of reasons. Part of it I like. But here's the thing. The first part is an actual don't leave the ground section. And the second part is a jumping section. This first part is so slow, especially because of this moving block. I got pushed off there. What you want to do is duck on the right side. We'll see the whole run at the end. This also kind of starts with shit dropping on your head. Although it's not as evil as the previous one. Yeah, this starts off as a don't leave the ground section. It's very slow and annoying. And I get to this part, and I don't know what's going on yet. And I'm looking around and trying to figure it out. And I see like a gap in those spikes below, and I'm like, that looks like a heart. And I think, can I just like fall from here? And after this, I kind of looked it up just to see what was going on. But yeah, that's kind of a wall jumping section is what he means it to be. This part is like a spike tunnel-y part, which I don't like, but at least after that first part, it feels like a lot of fun, comparatively. But it's very hard, and there are a couple of jumps coming up that are just extremely difficult, because spikes in this game, you have almost no room to get through them. Yeah, I'll show this part again. Like right here, you see that tunnel to the right? That's what I gotta get through. We're gonna just go to the clear here. You can appreciate how much time it takes to wait for this damn block every single time. Every time you get to that spike section, you have to go all the way back and do this boring waiting part. That's what I really object to this level. I did beat another level by this guy too, but it was a 2020 level, so I did not include it. Yeah, this is the traditional horrible don't leave the ground clear condition part. No one is a fan of that. I've never heard anyone say, wow, this is fun. But like levels where you have to not touch the ground while jumping are fun. Those Goombas, you could see that part from the left, so it wasn't too bad. This part, do a quick ground pound. Here, you have to really be good at canceling and moving. It's not easy at all. I did get this far once and die. Yeah, bounce off these. The right pipe kills you. So it is a bit of a pick a pipe, but you can also kind of see that if you're paying attention. I did look in the program to figure it out. If you made it this far, thanks so much for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you next week. Thank you so much.